Hello and welcome back to Mini Metro. Now, I've just recorded the London episode. I'm now going to go flying into the Paris episode, and just I might record a few at one time, and then upload it at the certain times that we have. Is it being 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. At the minute, we've got FlyCorp coming out at 6 p.m. or Sim Casino. So this one might integrate where FM was, and if it does integrate where FM was, that's fine. Obviously, if you haven't seen the FM series at the minute has ended, we got sacked. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do FM wise and go forward with that. So we're going to jump into Mini Metro and fly into Paris on a jet plane, and hopefully we can do better than what I did when I was doing it personally. So we need to beat 1033. Obviously, if the episodes do last longer and you see that we're playing Mini Metro and they last longer, it's probably because we've got quite far in it. The last episode, I think, lasted about 12 minutes, was just because um, we didn't do very well in it. I did a lot better personally last night than I did recording for you guys, which is a bit annoying. Um, well, last night I wanted to test out the game for you guys more than um, playing it myself because I wanted to. I did want it on the channel. As soon as I saw it, I thought that'd be quite good for the channel. And then I thought, okay, I'll test it out myself and make sure that it's all okay. But if you are new here, all that we have to do is these little dots that appear here are people trying to get to the station where the triangle is. So he's now going to pick up this square, and that square is going to get dropped off at the square because that's where the square wants to go. It adds one person to our total, and he comes round, picks up the circle from the triangle, and then does it like that. So in terms of actual game, it's pretty straightforward. However, when it speeds up, which we're now going to put it into the speed up mode, um, and you've got 4 or 5 lines going on, it does get quite tough. um, so we'll see how it goes on. So we've got 2 lines now here. We've got the yellow line and the blue line. Um, the blue line at the minute, there is no triangles on it, so it's dropping off the triangles at this station, and then the triangles are hopping on, and then going on to that one. So that's okay. Have we got a third line? We have got a third line. I'm tempted to link up a third line like that. Right, we've got a locomotive, and then it says which asset would you like for your metro? So you can either choose tunnels or carriage. Now, it being in Paris, I'm going to choose tunnels just so we've got 5 tunnels. I'm then going to put a second locomotive on this yellow line, just so we've got 2 locomotives on that line. We've got this is why I wanted a tunnel. Actually, no, I don't want the yellow line there. Come on, I want this line to go across. So that line can be straight from there. The yellow line can then link up there. This is why I wanted tunnels, because Paris has got quite a lot. Well, I say it's got quite a lot of rivers. It's got one massive river, and then obviously little offsets of it. We need uh, we need tunnels to be able to connect those stations up, and you'll see later on, and especially in some of the episodes that I've seen that are going to be coming up, that it will get quite tricky with tunnels. It's the same with mini motorways that I was playing last night. It's actually, I can probably link that up. It's very. You've got to make the correct decisions before you then definitely put them through. Um, we've got a locomotive, and we've either have a line or a carriage. I'm going to take a carriage. Now we've got this one that's come down here, and I'm thinking, in terms of the yellow line, if that instead goes to there, picks that up. If we take that off and then link that yellow line up down to there, I'm not sure if there's going to be anything that appears up there, and if there is, we can obviously set that up. We might want another locomotive on this line now, just because people are getting angry. Now this is where it gets fun. I might link that up to there, so all the triangles get offloaded. So what we got? We've got a carriage. We have got a carriage. I'm tempted to put a carriage on this one. It seems to be the busier line at the minute. So it collects all the people, and then all the people can get onto that and then we don't need to worry about them kicking up a stink. Got another station this side. So the aim of the game is to get 500 people serviced in one save. So if we get to 500, we unlock the next city. Oh god, here we go. I'm gonna do. Ooh, I'm not gonna do another line. Do you know what? I'm gonna offset that. I want to put that down to there, and then I want to link that down there. That's annoying as well. Right, I'm hoping when it clocks over to the week, that it gives us a line. It does give us a line. Perfect. Right, so this line is going to link up straight to this one. And I'm doing that because that's then going to be a hub down there. We didn't get a locomotive or anything that. Oh, we did get a locomotive. We just used it on the pink line. Okay, interesting. So in terms of hubs, we've got these. That one there's a big one. That one's a semi-big one. And this one is potentially going to be a big one, depending on what we've got down here. In terms of people, we're getting through them. We're up to nearly 300. Which I think is alright. Last night I did get to, what was it, 1033, I think I got to. So hopefully it'll be okay. There's a lot of people on this gold line, would you say it is? It's like a greeny gold. But we are having people potentially. Oh no. Unless pink line? Unless blue line. Blue line could go there. That's why I wanted tunnels. So now we've ran. Well, to be fair, I could have done yellow line to there. Can't do yellow line to there. Okay. I've got to think about this for a second. So, in terms of this station up here, what we should have done, and what I think I will do, is I'm going to take that one off, link that up to there, take that one off. No, don't do it as a new line. Don't do it as the salmon line. Do it as the yellow line to there. Blue line, we haven't got enough tunnels. To be fair, if we take that one off, and then link that, no, not the salmon line. Said this, and then link that way instead. We've then got the tunnel for that, and then we can link that one up like that. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm worried because I know that when I was playing last night, there's stations on these two islands. So the next time that we get any tunnels, I might get some tunnels instead of carriages. Then again, we need carriages. It's one of those games where you have to try and think about what is the best option, and trying to use the least amount of tunnels possible, or the least amount of one thing possible. Because if you don't use all of them, it makes it better. However, the blue line, we got any locomotives? We do have a locomotive. I might just chuck that on there quickly. See, this is what I mean. So in terms of tunnels, this one, I need a tunnel to make that work. So we've got to think about this now. In terms of what we've got here, if we take this one back completely, and I don't know why it's doing this. We do that and then take that back completely. We link this up this way. It gives us the interchange there. I think is fine. And then links that one up. Okay. So we don't need to worry about that. This is what I'm a bit worried about now, is these two stations here. This station in particular. If I get a locomotive, tunnels, perfect. Locomotive, put it onto that station, get those people off there. Because that gold line is looking like it's the worst. Potentially the blue line as well. The blue line's now about to expand. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I was oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. Oh, we got another line. We have got another line. I don't know if I've got enough locomotives for it. I haven't. Interesting. So we could lose anyway here because this blue line's now about to be taken, and we have lost. Okay. Okay. So, like I said, it's 39 days again. Um, that is all we need to do. We need to get to 500 people so then we can progress to the next one. Um, we don't need to worry about this. It's fine. So the next one, we will then go to the menu because we've now completed that one. We don't need to worry about that. Is New York. And then if you have a look at this one, you just need to score 500 in a previous town to then be able to get it, or 200 in Berlin by the looks of this one. So in terms of score, I'm fine with that. Anyway, I've not played New York, so we'll go into New York in the next episode, and I will see you back for that one. I hope you don't mind that these are a lot shorter than normal. Um, I just want to kind of get you guys into it a bit more and have a bit more fun. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.